Nickel Boys is a beautiful film. Even when it shows us cruelty and mere animality, it does so with beauty and care. Follow the lights and colors. They speak to us. The plot avoids explaining. It throws us right into the world Elwood is stalking and leaves us there without much guidance. We're pushed to figure things out on our own. But I believe Ramal Ross does us the greatest favor. He makes us see everything and everyone through Elwood's eyes. That's a big help. We understand Elwood, we see as he sees, somehow we become Elwood. The first person point of view is a smart choice. It's hard to pull off, but it makes the film magnificent. We rarely see Elwood's face. A few times it's reflected in windows. Eventually Ross shifts his approach at the key moment. We're allowed to see Elwood directly when he arrives at that corrupt reformer school, Nickel Academy. But it's still not through a third person point of view. Again, it's from first person point of view, this time through his new friend Turner's eyes. In fact, the entire story is told through first person narrative, but through two sets of eyes, Elwood's and Turner's. Nickel Boys, as you realize, is an honest Jeremiah against racism in the dark and suffocating years of 60s and 70s. It's injustice. Elwood lives in a hellish academy, but he remains hopeful, kind, light-hearted. He keeps his spirit alive. At times I desperately wanted to hug this boy. God, Ramal Ross gives us that moment of hug in a glorious scene. When Elwood's grandmother visits the academy and the sadistic authorities prevent her from seeing him, she finds Turner instead and gives him a letter for Elwood. Then she hugs Turner. That hug, that scene, that performance, it left me speechless. She comes to Turner, comes to the camera. It feels like she hugs us. That's sweet, that's healing. What an affecting film this is. We eventually see the grown-up Elwood, now with long hair. Interestingly, the camera now sits behind his head. We see the world from that angle. What is Ross telling us here? I suspect the point of view now belongs to Turner's soul. Perhaps he's dead, and his spirit is silently accompanying his old friend. Because throughout the film we see everything through one of these two people, Elwood and Turner. So when we see Elwood from behind, maybe that's Turner watching. The plot occasionally feels slow. Some of the long conversations might be necessary. The tone is gentle, and that's okay. I didn't always connect with the long sequences, but this film is a feeling of sadness, regret, and misery. And those emotions need to be built slowly. I understand how difficult Ross's job was. He succeeded, the result is remarkable, and that's what matters most. I came to Nickel Boys with some prejudice, because racism can feel like a cliche or woke. But this movie surprised me. I'm truly impressed by the first person approach. This is a beautiful movie, and to me that's the highest compliment. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to help me improve my channel. Like my video and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think of my reviews.